said as they turned the water off, that's when a pipe burst. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the best place to build your tech career and have fun along the way. I'm Liz, and today I'm super excited to share with you another episode of Tech Touch Up Tuesday. This is the series on my channel where I get ready, do some makeup, and give you guys some updates on my grad school and life and winter storms and why I've been missing all of last week. If you're curious about any of the products I'm using, I do list them in the description box below, along with some other useful links and videos and resources, so please check that out. And if you like what you see, please subscribe and let me know. And you guys can always recommend different ideas for makeup looks or tech topics that I can talk about. I love making videos that interest you, and yeah, so with that, let's get into Tech Touch Up Tuesday. So I'm going to start off by telling you what last week was like for me, because last week was pretty crazy. Last week the temperatures got very cold for where I live. Now I didn't get hit as bad as Texas, but my last video was posted on Friday, February 12th, and the temperatures started to get a little cold, and then by the 16th they hit -13 degrees, which was not something I was used to, especially considering even in December it wasn't that cold, as far as I can remember. And so some of the infrastructure here began to deteriorate. This was like one of the first times I've ever driven on slick roads. Thankfully my car has like a warning whenever the roads are slippery and caution and everything, and I didn't have to drive that much. I think I had to do like one run for groceries or something, but that was before it got really cold. But basically I get this text message from my apartment complex saying that the apartment next to mine had a leak, possibly maybe a flood, and I still need to go check with them about it. Since this whole quarantine stuff has happened, I'm not the most friendly, outgoing neighbor because trying to stay safe here. But I wasn't at my apartment when they were investigating my neighboring apartment about it, and so I texted my apartment complex, hey, can someone quick go check on my apartment to make sure that there's not something exploding and flooding the place? And so they went in and they checked, and they said that it was kind of like a vague answer, but what they said was when they went in, they were turning the water off because other apartments were having problems. They said as they turned the water off, that's when a pipe burst. They said that they handled it and they removed my washer and dryer, and I'll actually like insert a clip here in case you're curious what it looks like. But yeah, I got back to my apartment. They took out a piece of wall in the laundry room, and then they removed the washer and dryer, and then there was another hallway where they had to take out a piece of wall. They said that they would reinstall my laundry machines tomorrow or sometime soon, which I'm excited about because I need to do some laundry. And so I'm glad that I didn't have any flooding. Like, I didn't have it bad. They did turn off the water for I think a day or a day and a half here, and so that wasn't ideal, but it was all okay. Heat works, electricity. I have not experienced a rolling blackout, but I know some of my friends that are at my school have, and they've had some Wi-Fi issues as well. I ended up being okay. I had a really difficult assignment that I needed to complete, and it was for my AI class. And that was pretty stressful. But the deadline got a little pushed back because of the craziness with the rolling blackouts and, you know, students like obviously not having water, not having things working. And so I had a little extra time, but I'm still not 100% on that project. We had to do like a searching algorithm and code it in Python, so that was a little tough there. And then we had to do a simulated annealing code, and then we had to do genetic algorithm. So it was a lot for project 1, let me tell you, it was a lot. My inspiration today is I wanted to do something green because I haven't done like a green look in a while, so we'll just take our time here and see what happens, you know? The good thing is, and this has never happened to me before because I lived somewhere where it's hot all year, was class got canceled, both online and in person. So online classes got canceled because of weather. So last week was kind of like a fun, like relaxing week. I will say I had intended to do this challenge, this fitness challenge. I think I've mentioned it before. And I guess I thought it was a 9-week challenge, but it's actually a 6-week challenge. And last week was the 6th week. And because I was struggling with water being turned off, I didn't work out because I was not gonna work out and then not shower. So yeah, I didn't really do the last week of the challenge. And then today when I was working out, I thought that like I could kind of go back and do what I missed. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. I had to choose a new program. So I'm kind of feeling a little sad. I'm taking this like green cream eyeshadow. It's the JCat Prismetal Chrome Eye Mousse. I got these like forever ago, but I want to try them out now. So yeah, I'm a little saddened that I don't feel like I was faithful to the challenge, and it's sad that I can't go back and like try to finish it. At least I got to pick a new one to start today. Hopefully the weather will be cooperative, because I mean, of all the weeks for it to be this fitness challenge to not work, the last week it's like, come on, like I wanted to finish it, but you know, life is what it is sometimes, and gotta be kind to yourself. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try to hit this week harder. I do have midterms which I am scared for. I have some midterms, I think most of them are in a week and a half to 2 weeks from now, and yeah, I'm scared for that. I feel really good about my little to-do list that I made for this coming week, and I'm also trying to do a little virtual hangout with some of the people in my program. So I wanted to ask if the other students wanted to like do like a little icebreaker, like 2 truths and a lie. I'm thinking that one, but something that will take like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then, you know, it's not stressful and it's all good. Okay, I feel like I need to blend this with like some sort of brush. So it's a little bit more blended now, and I'm gonna put this green shade at least on this outer portion because it's starting to look a little patchy when I was blending it up. So I feel like if I add this here, it'll be the look that I'm trying to go for. I think I'm gonna take this aquamarine shade, yes, and put that kind of like maybe in there. Ooh, got a little blue-green moment here. This is already going a little bit more dramatic than I originally thought it would, which is totally fine by me. I'm going to do something on the lower lash line now. I know all of us are probably ready for quarantine to be over. It's been a long time. It's kind of interesting to think like what life is going to look like even when everyone has the vaccine. Like, will we change what we normally did? Will we be more germ sensitive and I guess aware of how we interact and cleanliness and germs and cleaning everything? Okay, and now we can go in with, actually I'm gonna do my black eyeliner real quick. So now I'm gonna put some of this beautiful green emerald, it's called emerald, duh, right over here. And I just remembered something I really wanted to do was use Peridot and drag this on the inner part of the lower lash line as like a pop. And I'm going to use the aquamarine shade to kind of join the inner corner and make it a little bit more cohesive. So now under the brow bone, I'm going to use Pearl again. So now I'm going to do mascara real quick. So now my eyes are complete, and before I do my highlighter, I wanted to bring up something we talked about in my cryptography course, which is a cybersecurity course. We talk about different ethical questions sometimes, and this study was very interesting to me. So this was a research study done by Stanford, and it was meant to analyze how accurately facial recognition technology could predict someone's sexual orientation. So this is kind of how it reads. We used deep neural networks to extract features from 35,326 facial images. These features were entered into a logistic regression aimed at classifying sexual orientation. Given a single facial image, a classifier could correctly distinguish between gay and heterosexual men in 81% of cases and in 74% of cases for women. Human judges, so if a human was shown a picture of a face, they could determine the sexual orientation with lower accuracy, 61% accurately for men. And then when it came to pictures of women, humans could correctly identify their sexual orientation 54% of the time. Now, the accuracy of the algorithm increased to 91% and then later 83% respectively for men and then for women, given 5 facial images per person. So this intrigued me for a few different reasons. One main reason is because of privacy and wanting to protect one's privacy. You know, different people are on their own journey of how they want to express themselves, and that's totally fine. But it's interesting that technology can predict something that is so private and personal to someone. Of course, you know, this could be used for bad if someone had an agenda against someone who was a different orientation than them. You know, they could use this, you know, software to target someone, and that's scary. Or on the other side, what if it predicts your orientation and it's wrong, and you know that you're not that orientation? Does it make you question yourself or different things? So I thought I'd bring that up because it was like an interesting part of the class. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue with my little highlight here. This is from Kaleidos. It's the Ray Ryder highlighter, and it's just so pretty. I actually wore this on my little Valentine's Day video that I did for you guys. Makes you really, really glow. You know, like the hormones that you have and how you grow up kind of determines, like your biology and hormones determine the growth of your body, and they determine the growth of, you know, your face, your facial features. So it's just kind of interesting that this software can read images so in a way that could predict someone's sexual orientation. It's just kind of interesting because, I mean, there's a lot of controversy over facial recognition software, and there definitely needs to be improvements in other aspects, like making sure it's not racially biased and stuff like that. But I just thought that was such like an interesting point to bring up and talk about. And we are living in the future, so who knows what things, like, kind of makes you question if they can determine something like that from a picture. Like, what else can they determine from a picture of someone's face? Like, I don't know. So for my lip color, I'm kind of torn between these two. I like want to take a risk. Okay, we'll take a risk. This one's Baby Brute from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Cake Shake. So we're gonna put this one on. Yes. Yes, I support this decision, and these lip glosses smell amazing. They smell so good. Okay, so with that, I think the makeup is complete. I know this was kind of like a crazy, like out there kind of look, and this is Monday night right now, and I don't really have an occasion to wear this, but I missed being in front of the camera and doing another Tech Touch Up Tuesday with you guys, and I always just like being in my element and just telling you all the updates in my tech world and the computer science life. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. I love connecting with you. I have an Instagram if you want to connect with me there, and a TikTok. And on Friday, I will be posting a video on CS and math and how they intersect, because I did major in both computer science and math in undergrad, and I don't really focus on the math side in some of my videos, so I thought it would be cool to include that in a future video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Are we in focus? Let's hope we're in focus, people.